Shut it down, Aldred. Hit it, Iggy. Hello and welcome to Waterdeep Dragon Heist. I remember which game we're playing. I'm Paul, introducing myself. Look at me, Paul, man about town. It says on my screen because I edited all that because I was getting too many people stopping me in the street trying to sue me for I don't know, wrongful selling of stuff. Anyway, I'm joined by the Unreal Ben.
Hello. Happy New Year. By
Martin, complainer of sequencing.
I'm not last.
The real Ben. And our poster boy, Joshua B.
Hello.
Poster boy.
I didn't ask to be in the middle. This wasn't my choice.
He has to be in the middle. He
I
cried.
did not.
It was awful.
I reckon you put that shirt on knowing you'd be in the middle.
No.
The alpha gamer.
He was banging on my door at 3:00 in the morning. It would have been all right, but I purposely locked him in the bedroom for reasons. Do you want to stand up, Josh, and just show us what you're wearing?
Was this the doing? Just in case they officially sponsor us.
What you don't know is Josh is clearly wearing a ballerina's tutu and doesn't actually want to stand up.
No, he's Donald Duck in it.
I have a blanket. I do have a blanket that is Batman.
That's in case he needs to stand up or in front.
You
of
put the arms in the sleeves.
Sleeves.
Okay, and you can understand why we play remote and don't ever want to meet up ever again. This is episode 6 episode number. It's a number of episodes. What?
9.
Previously on on the other episodes we've had, the player characters did some stuff. They got recruited by the Blackstaff of Waterdeep to go and recover the Celestine unicorn, which is in Blue Alley. They have stumbled into numerous traps within Blue Alley.
Tripped into traps.
In the last episode, they primarily electrocuted each other. The bear trap community got its revenge on player characters, which is well worth turning up for. Got decimated by some skeletons, and then there was a magical dance, the dance of the bladed alley, I think I might start calling it, when Ode retrieved a copper piece.
And a pillow.
Minted in the golden anniversary of Peregrine the Paladinson's reign, about 100 years ago, give or take. They're working their way through the Blue Alley complex. And if any of the players did in fact watch last episode, and YouTube stats tell me they didn't, they would have actually got spoiled for the rest of the stuff as I reveal most of the map as we're playing. But there we have it. So don't stream ninja me. I don't know what the phrase is where people
Ninja stream.
Yeah, where like if you're streaming a game,
I could watch
and
the
other people
stream.
watch the stream to find out where you are and stuff like that. Yeah. So like Ben's about to do now.
People do it on Hearthstone so that you know what's in the opponent's hand.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Fine.
Like the 21st century version of like peeking when you were doing multiplayer.
Yeah, I think it's
Work out where they were on a map.
I think it's the 21st century version of sitting the other guy across from a mirror.
You're playing like Battlefield or something. Battleship.
See what cards he has.
Yeah. And there we have it. So I think we'll just crack on actually, without further ado, and just kind of move on to the battle map version of this. So I do need that maximized, but I can get that up without impact. Good. Okay, so you're in the Blue Alley. I'm assuming, in fact, I'll just send to you guys. You've got the sync it with me. So everybody should have the map as it was previously. You roll on full hit points, having undertaken a short rest.
Ooh.
Does everybody disagree with that fact?
I'm on 3 hit points. No.
I didn't take damage.
Oh, you
so
got
I'm
3
quite happy.
wounds.
Not
Yeah,
three,
OG got
yeah,
3
I've got-
wounds.
I don't have a
Yeah.
map yet.
Oh, I don't think he's put up a map yet.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
He has.
We ain't got it though.
No.
That's awkward.
It's not just me for once.
Wow. I got a spell slot back. So
Oh,
I'm
there we
happy.
go. Click on your.
There we are. No, it's appeared now.
Yeah. I just clicked on something else and it all appeared.
Well, there's
No,
a
I
grid
just
here,
shared it.
but there's no map.
As traditional, I've got a
Whoa.
big grey empty screen with
Yeah,
just
mine's
stuff in.
mine's.
I'll get there. It'll get there.
As soon as something
Oh,
loads, you load something in, it appears.
I can
Okay.
see
So
the.
am I right in saying we've gone through the whole ground floor other than that place that we could see?
There
Yeah.
we go.
to?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everything appears to be.
There we are. It's loading now.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So, as I think we left it, you at the base of these steps,
Mm-hmm.
living life.
Mm.
So we've got 3 options to go up, haven't we?
Yes.
We've got the fiery stairs, the ones, the carpet that we set fire to.
Yep.
We've got the initial first staircase we encountered, and then the
got
one we're in front of.
And the ones we're stood at now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ode's resting on the wall there.
Just chilling.
Nonchalant.
He's trying that cheat where he tried to like get you through the graphics into like the back area.
He's
Trying to
clipping
glitch.
through the wall.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get
Glitch through the wall.
This is the first exploit of the Waterdeep campaign. Not many people know it.
Yeah.
If
If
you
you
just
tile
go-
at an angle here, you can glitch through the wall.
I
Should
didn't
we try
even
these
move
stairs in
my-
front?
I
Is
didn't
there
even move.
a door at the top of these stairs?
there is a door at the top of these stairs, yes.
We'll go have a listen.
And there's no ominous carpet ready to attack us.
There is no carpet, ominous or otherwise, ready to
Is the
attack.
door a mimic?
The door is indistinguishable from any other door, so possibly.
Hit the door with something. Don't touch it with your head.
Make me a perception check down the tower. So who's going to check? Is it Fenn?
I'm
Fenn,
at the door, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
you're at the door. Okay.
Ooh, mystery shadow dice.
You don't hear anything the other side.
Try with your good ear.
Make me a perception check. And add stuff to it. Your good ear is clearly wax laden because you hear even less at that side.
I will push open the door.
The door opens dun,
Dodge action.
dun, into a sizable room, all things considered, that I will, in fact, get my mouse to actually show you. If I ever learn how to drag.
Yeah, so let me just get this straight. You're actually dragging and clipping these on to the map as we go through. Is that right?
So essentially, the full map is loaded, and it's got a layer that obscures it essentially, and I am just unmasking these.
There's a
Oh.
carpet in here.
There isn't really a carpet. So this it looks as you kind of like push open the door and you push up a whole cloud of dust and dirt. It looks as if it was quite luxurious at one point and has now fallen into disrepair. Much like the Eltorchul Manor, actually, now that it occurs to me.
Does it feel like home?
The overstuffed couches still look incredibly comfortable, and the carpet has been cared for, though there is quite an obvious travel path worn in it that heads up towards that north door and again across to the kind of like east door.
We've just taken a short rest and there's a nice comfy carpet.
I know, I was just thinking that.
A nice
We've gone
comfy
that little
mimic,
bit
you mean?
further.
They do look pretty They look, Fenn, you've had more than your fair share of couch surfing, and these are like 5 out of 5 stars would try again couches.
No.
Does the carpet look like good enough to sell?
You're not
Yeah,
rolling
I mean, you sell Lord's socks, so frankly, your kind of like barrier of your threshold to decide that is pretty low. So yeah, it does. Though you suspect it would be quite a challenge. This is likely to be quite a heavy carpet. It's what by
I've gone from being like a gangster bard to like Delboy.
well, not even Delboy, frankly. I think Delboy's like a couple of levels up from where you are.
I poke the carpet with the end of my sword.
The carpet is poked,
Okay.
and then it leaps at you. No,
It was
not
the
a mimic.
ceiling last time. Check the ceiling.
Right, Fenn, don't damage the carpet. We can get a good bob for that.
You look at the ceiling up into the kind of twilight sky, so we do need to be thinking about light sources, guys.
I
can see.
I'll cast light on my Warhammer.
Okay.
I will follow Ignatius.
Okay.
I will walk.
So, what's the range that light gives? Is it like a radius of 20 foot?
60 feet, no?
Let me have a look.
It gives like bright light and then dim light, doesn't it?
Yeah. Until the spell ends, objects shed bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And it lasts for an hour.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I do a perception check for traps, namely the ones we saw on the tablet, like bladed traps, and I think savage animals was another one of them, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Checking specifically for lions.
Well, I'm going to step in and I will have a look around, see if I see anything
You see.
of a trap persuasion.
You see 3 pumas, 5 tigers, 27 ocelots, but no lions. So you feel that it's probably safe to wave Aldred in. You see exactly what I've described.
Ocelots, okay.
Yeah. They're rather blocky, but there are no creepers, so clearly they're working. It's clearly a room that's been cared for, but it's in disrepair. So it's like there's a cleaner, but the cleaner doesn't know how to fix the table.
You say like there's no ceiling, we just look up to the sky.
Yeah, it's a wall of 4, so it shimmers slightly.
That's a bit pop. I'm going to come into the room as well. Ooh. In the grids.
Fenn and Ig, you hear a voice coming from the eastern door. You hear it say, "Entertain me."
A roll of the
Ode, I think this is your
Ode,
territory.
Fenn starts juggling.
I don't think I can juggle.
Did you select that skill?
No. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Ode, you didn't hear it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
just says yeah anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Everyone was doing it. I just wanted to feel popular.
It was a sound of fear in your heart.
I was going to say, can I get close? I'm going to go closer to that door and have a listen, see if I hear it again. Sound like it came from over here.
Make me a towered perception roll.
Sounds like what came from over where?
Ig is like leaning down to kind of like listen at the door. You can't hear anything. Your heart's going.
Weird.
Yeah, because normally your heart goes. I've
not got that much soul in me. I'm going to try the door.
Like a broadband heart. Not broadband, it's a dialer.
You press against the door. It doesn't feel locked, but it feels stuck.
Dodge action.
I'll shove it then.
Okay, push it. Make me athletics check. Again, stick it down the tower. Actually, stick it down the tower. I quite like having the tower. I think that I'm gonna see what happens here. Wow, you smashed into. You really put your shoulder into it. It kind of gives way, pretty much when you push against it. A little bit surprisingly, you thought it was going to be a little bit stiffer than that, and it opens out into
always that disappointment.
Yeah. You clearly have been around the church quite a while, and you kind of stumble a little bit into the room, and then kind of look up, and you see a bronze statue of a wizard. You see some writing kind of down at the bottom of the statue, a single word by the looks of it, and it's within a shimmering sphere.
Can I read what the word says?
Yeah, you pick yourself up and you start to walk towards it, and the eyes of the statue swivel and follow you. This isn't did those eyes follow me? This is those eyes followed me. There's a number of broken vials that also lie on the floor.
Right, I'm going to check see if I can see any traps before I get any closer then.
Okay, give me a perception roll. You kind of see the vials on the floor, you see the statue, you also see scrawled in common on one of the walls, utter madness, and then in capitals, pure rubbish! !
So I follow the instruction and go, madness.
They appear, Suggs. Suggs. Wings on a prayer, that kind of thing. Madness, the statue says. What is madness?
The wall, it said utter madness, so I did.
Well, do you just repeat whatever you see on walls?
Yeah, it's been an odd day.
You're telling me 'tis always an odd day.
And who might you be then?
Me? Me? Cannot you read? My name is on the base of this statue, erected in my honour. And you look down and there's a name, Keilier. Keilier.
All right. Hi. I'm Ignatius.
Well,
what are you doing?
Well, do you have a riddle for me, Ignatius?
Has anyone got a riddle?
Riddle?
I suppose I have one or two.
This statue wants a riddle.
Can Fenn, Aldred, and Ode make me perception rolls, please?
Uh-oh.
In the tower?
In the tower.
Always in the tower. If
he loves the power.
He'll say explicitly when to not use the tower. That's how often we're going to be using it.
Perception, yeah?
Yeah, perception.
Not deception. Which I would frankly be better at.
Aldred, you hear kind of coming down the corridor from which you came, sounds of cautious whispering. And you hear sort of like as if something's just been slapped.
Fenn, there's someone down the stairs.
What languages do you speak, Aldred?
I speak Elven, Common, and Undercommon.
It's got a similar cadence to Elven, but you don't really recognise any of the words. But it might have a
It's not
similar.
It's not Silvan, is it?
You don't know. You haven't heard it.
Oh, I'm right by the stairs.
Yeah,
Well,
but you were clearly like eyeing up the carpet.
Oh.
Probably casting your eyes across the couches as well. There's
Well,
probably.
I'll start rolling that carpet up, and I'll check the cushions for spare change behind them.
You can't really start rolling the carpet up because there's all the stuff on it, not least of which Fenn and Aldred.
Move, boys! I'm rolling this up.
What are you doing?
Aldred, I didn't
and
do
Ignatius
anything.
has said. Ignatius has said. Anybody got a riddle as well? So that happened, and then you were thinking about it, and you got slightly distracted by the sounds of those voices.
Yeah, so I turn to Fenn and say, Fenn, there's someone down the stairs.
What? I didn't hear anything.
There's someone down the stairs.
If Fenn didn't hear it, then it doesn't exist.
Ode, shut the door.
Hey! Oh yeah, I'll shut the door.
Okay, you shut the door. Okay.
Yep.
And hold it.
Riddles, anyone? Anyone? Riddles?
Riddles.
Yeah, this statue wants a riddle. I only know one, but it's rubbish.
Well,
Is rubbish the answer, or is it? Do you mean it's rubbish?
No, the riddle's pretty rubbish. That's not the answer. That's not a riddle then.
it's
The only one I
it's-
know
The
is
statue can say, "Is this the riddle, or are you just faffing?"
Okay,
Baffin.
I think I have a good one. So a guardian stands outside of the entrance to his master's lair. His master has servants, which must use this entrance as it's the only way in. The guardian always says a number, and the
It's
servant
definitely
must
in the way you
add
tell
it.
it. The statue says definitely.
The servants have to give the right reply to enter. So, someone is trying to figure out how to get inside. He watches the first servant walk up. The guardian says 12. So, the servant says 6. And the guardian says, "You may pass." And the servant walks in. The next servant walks up to the guardian. The guardian says 6. So, the servant 3. And the guardian says, "You may pass." Now, the onlooker thinks he understands how to get inside. What number does he say?
Well, what number does the Guardian say? The statue asks.
Well, the guardian said 12, then the servant said 6 and was allowed in. Then the
Yeah.
guardian said 6, and the person said 3, and they were allowed in.
Yeah. So what number does the Guardian say to this person?
Oh, he says 10. He says 10, sorry.
Ha! This is easy for an individual of my might. I am going to go with 3.141597. Because who doesn't like pie?
He has a point. Everyone likes pie.
I like pie.
Fenn, make me a perception check, please. Not
there
Fenn,
pie?
Ode, make me a perception check, please.
I take it back. My riddle was better.
He says no.
So
5.
is that your final answer?
5.
Incorrect.
I've
The
heard this
answer
before.
was actually 3. It was dependent on the amount of letters in the number's name.
Ah, okay. I'd forgotten the story, actually, because it just took quite a long time to get
The
through.
inanimate statue had lost the will to live.
You hear a gaggle, Fenn, you hear a gaggle of whispering in Silvan.
Oh,
There's only 3 of them. but they are big folk. Yeah, one of them's huge. But the wizard will have something nice. Right, okay, this is a plan. On the count of 3, we race in and we grab whatever we can from the wizard. Yeah? Why is it always 3? Oh, just tradition. Well, why can't it be 7? Well, because you spend so much time just counting, wouldn't you? And seven's a magic number. I don't give a fuck if it's a magic number. It's 3, right? Well, who made you boss? Another voice says, I made myself the boss. Well, I don't think you should be boss. I think I should be the boss. Okay, right. Look, right. Let's just go on the count of 7 then. Well, I would have wanted to have 5. So that's the discussion.
While they're doing this, can I hide behind the door? I presume it goes, swings inwards to
It does
the room.
indeed, yeah.
Do you motion towards any of us?
Well, you guys close the. Is there any like dirt or anything I can just pick up and just throw to get Fenn's attention while he's in the room?
You could probably wave at him.
You got a dagger?
Especially, you could probably throw something like a light crossbow bolt, but you've got to fire it from a light crossbow.
You could wave at me because I did tell you to go stand at the door.
Do you not have a copper piece you could just throw at him?
Yeah. Pillow.
Yeah. That piece that I found up, that penny.
Oh, that's the valuable one!
Throw it to Fenn to get his attention.
Can I make a dex save to catch it?
What's your dexterity?
14.
Yeah, make a dex save, yeah, with advantage. In fact, no, you just catch it. I mean,
I'll just go like that.
Yeah. So you're now looking at Ode.
And I will dive behind this table and draw my crossbow.
And ready in action.
Okay, initiative roll then. Let's get some initiative on this.
Yeah.
Will we be in that, or are we not aware of this yet?
Well, I'm aware there's people at the stairs, but I'm probably not going to get any sort of surprises like...
You're busy for the next 10 minutes telling this guardian that
riddle.
Jesus, I thought the objective was to beat him. If it was to be funny, I've got a much shorter one.
He basically says, okay,
said.
that's not the riddle, but anyway.
Oh god, there's initiative.
All right, then, if that's the thing, anyone else know a riddle?
I do.
What is it?
Bit preoccupied.
Yeah, you look back and you see Fenn in like the universal, ready for Darth Vader and the stormtroopers coming in through the through the fire doors pose, and Ode is tucking himself behind the door. So Ignatius.
Oh jeez, I'm the only one that rolled garbage initiative this time round.
Okay. So you're all ready, and Fenn, you're listening to this frankly ridiculous 7, 6, 5. See, I said we should start with 5. 4, shut up. 3. You think there's at least 4 voices. 2, 1, and the door bursts open, and in spew. Let me make these visible. In fact, in spew a clutch of really small, big-headed, almost like babies, kind of like come racing in. So we'll start the kind of encounter there. They've got like really big heads and like undercut jaws with like sticky out ears.
Gross.
And they come kind of like piling into the room. They're not much larger than maybe 3 feet kind of tall. They are all going to act first. Actually,
jeez.
They look up and they go, huh? What? And they race across to the room. And the first one jumps up at you, Aldred, and is kind of trying to grab at your belt. He's going to make a grapple check.
Oh no!
Wowzers, they got good initiative.
Yeah, they did get good initiative.
Contested. I think I'm going to use acrobatics, ain't I?
else? Yeah, so they are going to use their dex. Yeah.
No. Yeah, if you're making a grapple, it's got to be athletics, doesn't it?
Yeah. So,
Right, it's
so
dex,
basically
isn't it?
dex. Yeah.
Wow. How would athletics be dex?
Oh
So
no,
I thought-
athletics is strength.
Oh, is it strength? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Okay.
No.
Irrelevant then.
Yeah, no, but it should be Dex.
he grabs kind of like something which I don't know. He grabs not a particularly valuable spell component out of your pouch, and then it
That's my rose petals.
yeah. Then it creates a. Yeah, I can do that.
Better not know what to do with those rose petals, because that could end very badly for everyone involved.
Yeah, you sprinkle them on the bed, don't you?
So it moved 5, 10, 15, 20, which is fine. And then it basically, you see it kind of like look at the door, wiggle its eyebrows and its ears. It steps to the door and then immediately appears kind of at the top of the stairs, and then races to there.
What?
You see it wiggle its ears, wiggle its eyes. It steps to the door and then immediately appears at the side of the other door and then heads off.
Take it we didn't get an attack of opportunity then.
Would that provoke?
Oh yeah, Ode should have gotten one when they burst into the room, surely, and he ran over.
No, because it's behind the door.
Oh yeah.
It provoke. It provokes.
Yeah. Don't tell me
Yeah.
all of them share the same initiative though.
Will that be from Aldred, or would I get that as well?
No, you were next to it as well.
Yeah.
I'll go for that then. I'm just gonna whack. Well, seeing the creepy little thing appear, I'm just gonna swing my hammer at it.
Mm-hmm. So you're speaking, seeing it leave, you swing your hammer at it.
Yeah. And it's Boggle 1, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa!
Okay.
Oh, Nice.
That's likely to hurt it.
And where's the damage gone? So, well, actually, that'd been doubled, wouldn't it? So that'd be 16.
No, it does it automatically.
Oh, has it done it?
Oh, right. Did you roll a 7? Oh, it should have done. It should have
Yeah,
done.
it hasn't.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The reason why it didn't do it is because you didn't stick it on the boggle.
Oh, I dropped it in there rather than on it.
Yeah. So, so you
That's
did.
it. I'll drop it on it. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Oh no, actually no. Just take it as double.
Yeah, I
just
wondered
make it
about it.
16
I
on
wondered
it. I'm not
about that.
taking the risk of rolling it again.
Just make it really good.
It's not 16. No, it's 16. Yeah, it's 16. Okay, cool. Okay, Aldred.
And it survived.
Yep.
shit.
Jeez. Why is it my turn?
Are you taking an attack of opportunity? Opportunity
Um,
attack.
Finish it off, otherwise it's going to steal your rose petals.
It would be with my fists. I don't carry. Well, I carry a dagger.
One
but
damage might be enough.
I didn't have it equipped.
Punch it.
Punch it then.
Nah, I think
You've been fighting it off.
I'm too surprised.
Actually, that was and that was boggled too, as it happens. But we can sort that out. There we go. The next one does the same. Races in. Grabs at you,
Oh,
Aldred.
Jesus.
Ooh. You managed to fight that one off. It kind of like it was like but it kind of does the same, and then shoots. Well, it tries to shoot back, but it can't. So then Boggle 3 kind of comes in, but it's going to lack a little bit of movement. It's going to have another go.
Just gonna try and keep robbing you.
I imagine it's all happening at literally the same time. So it's just
Basically, it is. It's just like bang, 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 bang.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
How did they all roll the same initiative as my question?
Oh, because I just rolled group initiative. And it bounces back. I've done always. That's not a surprise to anybody.
I hate that though.
Oh, well, hate it. Boggle 4 comes in.
It's gonna hate.
And tries the same.
Right, surely the ones at the back don't have the movement to make this now.
Yeah, you push that one off.
Aldred is thoroughly pissed. He wants to
Kick him away.
back.
Jumps back and goes there. Boggle 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, he's going to make it there. And it's going to have a go. Boggle 5. Has a go at you. You managed to fight that one off.
In truth, that wasn't hard to beat, considering I've got +2.
The next one does it in reverse and steps out of the door to there and has a go.
Oh, so he's stuck with us, this new one. Presumably.
No, he can run away.
Well, he's not going to move to be able to run away. He's managed to push that one off as well.
I'd say that's pretty decent, considering how many of them try to grab me.
Yeah. Fenn, you hear them, sir. One of them saying, "I say we should have gone on 3." So that's so it's to you.
I'm slightly amused by this. These tiny, weird little creatures running in.
Basically, so they can race in it. They kind of like jump almost in unison. You know, initiative and such like is a conceit anyway. So they it's like a gaggle of kids mobbing Aldred, and then some of them kind of like step towards the door, but then appear the other side of the door at the south of the room, and one of them kind of like races up to the top of the steps and goes the other way. And there's a couple now kind of like in there, and they smell a little bit as it happens. A little bit like oily.
Okay, so I will move. I'll run because obviously going for Aldred, so I'll move there and try and stab at the one right in front of.
Yep.
I mean,
Aldred.
to be fair, they haven't done anything excessively aggressive to us.
They've robbed you.
Stab at it. You said
that's not really
you
aggressive,
just
that's
okay,
fine.
guys. You don't have the opportunity to debate this. So Fenn said I'm stabbing at it. Aldred might be, whoa, what are you doing? But this is, what we're doing.
I'm the thief, Randy. I'm destroying the competition.
Oh, that's gotta be
Oh,
brutal.
that's sneak attack as well!
And I've got like, what is my half-orc thing? Savage attack.
Oh yeah, you get an extra
Weapon.
Jesus!
So that's going to be... I'll do that damage first.
That's 3 weapon damage. Do you think, does it automatically incorporate your half-orcness into the attack?
We'll find out. I don't think so.
No, because it says in there. Well, I don't know. It says weapon attack, so I don't know.
Also, the sneak attack.
So that was...
That's a crit. So
So
sneak
that was my
attack.
crit.
You double the sneak attack dice?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it'll do it
There
automatically.
would be no point in taking assassin if it didn't.
Yeah.
It hasn't done it twice, so shall I roll it again?
Are you doing 2d6?
Yeah, that's my sneak attack. So it should be 4d6
Yeah,
for a
okay.
crit.
Yeah. You lacerate this thing.
I swear to God, Ode, if you crit, that's going to put too much pressure on me right now.
Yeah.
Performance anxiety.
Aldred,
Exactly.
you're covered in the blood of this creature, and it's like sticky ichor. It's not like normal red stuff. It's like balsamic vinegar and oil, kind of like
Tasty.
just smashing around. You're covered in it as well, Fenn, but you're luxuriating in it. You're going to use it as some kind of hairstylant.
It's because you're worth it, Fenn.
Okay, so Boggle 5 is down.
Now just laugh like a maniac.
Let's hear it.
You would on your sword.
Let's hear this laugh like a maniac. I'm not
really
sure that's
maniacal.
maniacal. Yeah. I want to hear the maniac. It could be worth an inspiration.
Damn right.
Could be worth inspiration.
I think I've still got inspiration. I know.
I have. A minute. I never remember to use the thing.
Could be worth an inspiration.
How big do they get? Let's leave them to keep going.
No, that's.
It's the same one. He's just holding it close to the camera each time.
Okay. Anything else? You moved on to Ig. Okay, Ig.
I will clobber this next one then. I've started, so I might as well continue. What's this? What number is that? That's 6, is it? Can I drop it on the map?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that might be easier.
You reach down to these things that are like not much bigger than your knee. With your light, the light swings down as you kind of come down on the undercut. Smack into it.
Yeah, slightly less than the last one.
You kind of lift it up. The buckle clings onto the hammer. The statue says,
"Get it off! Get it off!"
The statue says, "Is this strictly necessary?" Anything else, Iggy?
You wanted to, with my bonus action, I'll say to the statue, "Are you not entertained?"
It's not a bonus action. You can talk for free so long as you're not,
Well, I've said it anyway, and I've not got anything to do with my bonus, so that's
yeah. So long as you're not filibustering in sort of like some 5-hour speech. Okay. Anything else? Anything else, Iggy?
No, that's me done.
Okay. Do you want to move us on?
Aldred's rebooting again.
Ah, yes, it looks like it is, doesn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just sent us a message.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you want to move us on to Ode?
I come out from behind the door.
How do I move on?
So
Press
next
that
actor
button.
button.
I have a little thing at the bottom.
Yeah.
Turn complete.
Well, it's like, how do I... I'll need to target these 4, won't I, in order for spell saves, won't I?
Why? What are you doing?
I'm going to step out the door. I'll look down at the 4 of them. I'll give them a gesture like that, and as I bring my hand up, I thunderwave.
Nice.
That's a theme.
So yes. So let me get that. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to roll 4d20
Okay.
for their saves, and we'll just whatever order they present on the screen is the numeric order. So the one at the top is the lowest ordered boggle, lowest numbered boggle.
Yeah.
So the first one gets 14. It's a dex save.
He gets past it, yeah.
Yes, he gets past it, and the rest will fail. Is it DC 13?
It is a DC 13, yes.
Ooh, in which case the boggle. Right, so this is boggle 2 pass, boggle 3 fail, boggle 4 pass, boggle 1 fail.
And I'm doing this at the 2nd level.
Yep. Okay. So roll us some damage.
That'll be...
So it's what? Pass, fail. The front rank pass, ironically.
Whoa! The fuck? What the fuck happened there?
So you cast Thunderwave, doing 14 damage to Boggle 4 and Boggle 2.
Yeah.
Boggle, okay, so Boggle 4 and Boggle 2 saved. Do they take half?
Yeah.
Yes, they do take half.
Okay, so that would be 7, and Boggle 2 would be on 11, and then
I did say I wanted to do this at 2nd level. Can I just add a D8 into the window?
Yeah,
I thought only one boggle saved.
No, 2 saved. It'll get plus 3.
One boggle saved. It was...
So this is now Boggle 1. So Right. So how much damage you're doing? You're doing 17 damage.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So 17 damage. So Boggle 2 saved, so would take 8 damage. Am I right? And it must have had 4 damage before, so that would put it on to 12. Boggle 4 saved, so it takes 8 damage. Boggle 3 didn't save, so it takes 17 damage. Boggle 1 didn't save and had already taken some damage, I think, from the opportunity attack, and it's taking... Oh, it dies. It's taking 17, isn't it? So it takes 24.
Smears to paste against the wall.
Yeah, literally smashes.
Thunderclap.
Boggle 3 gets pushed back 10 foot to there. And is that right? And these two remain unhappy. Anything else? You've targeted Boggle 4 and Boggle 2, by the
one
way.
of them passed it with a full... Oh, I don't know what their modifiers were, so...
Yeah. So the one that rolled a 10 got a 13 with its modifier.
Yeah, fair enough. I am also going to suffer an opportunity attack as I move behind the table.
Okay, they're disoriented. They're kind of like slightly cowardly anyway. This isn't what they thought was happening. So they're not really in the position to be taking opportunity attacks. They're not in the right mental space.
Yeah, they're not feeling it.
They didn't expect murder today.
They've effectively stolen some rose petals and we've murdered half of them.
Yeah, one of them gets out their Apple Newton and checks to see if murder was on the agenda, but it wasn't. Aldred.
Can you repost the map? Because it's dropping in and out. It's like gone now. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. I've just shared it again.
Oh, okay.
Might take a
Yeah.
while to
So
load.
what did it just do? He
He thunderwaved the 4 at the top of the stairs.
It gave them all thunderclap.
Thunderclap. Oh. So what he actually did is he pointed his finger at them, and I was like, kaboom. Did you then go like that?
Yeah.
As long as he didn't ask him to pull it when he pointed at them, that's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing that these guys are teleporting through doors, I think I'm just going to no, because they'll still grapple me no matter where I go.
Grapple them first.
Yeah.
Physical fighting wizard, that's what I think you should do.
Let the grappler become the grapplee.
Yeah. So my first reaction was to not murder. But we're on the second reaction now to when everyone starts murdering. Just join in.
If it works for sharks, then what's not to like?
We bloodied the water.
It was their own fault.
Yeah.
Which is the boggle that's closest to us number wise?
6.
6.
6, right. Let's just drop frostbite on him. No, that's the wrong thing. Forget that. It's a save. There we go.
Yeah, it made a save.
And
It got its first save. It rolled a 4, so it fails.
Oh, does it just do that automatically? See, I dropped the cast on it by accident.
Yeah. Then
Yeah,
it'll
'cause
if
you
it knows
cast
if it knows it's got a save to make it, it'll force it to make a save. And if it's got a hit to make, it'll make the hit. It'll make the attack.
Yeah, it failed. Yeah.
Did not know that. If he double failed, I get more damage, right?
You suffer the second set damage to yourself.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Mm.
And he suffers disadvantage on his first He's probably not going to attack. He suffers disadvantage on his first attack in the turn.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think Aldred's just going to try and back up against the wall a little bit.
Okay.
And we'll move down the tracker then. Oh, is this?
Yeah. Okay. So, this boggle that's in front of you guys, looks around. It's like, what? The statue's like, really? Is this strictly necessary? And it kind of like looks up. It's kind of like it's still slightly dazed. It's almost like still clinging on to Iggy's warhammer.
Yeah.
It's illuminated in that kind of like weird way when people put torches below their heads.
So it'll look even spookier then.
Yeah. in this kind of like, hold on, let me see if I can in fact do this without breaking my. I don't know if you can see the camera.
No, you're off screen.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on a minute.
Now you look like you're being interrogated by the Gestapo.
Oh God.
Where is your papers?
This isn't going to be as good as I think it's going to look anyway.
Oh,
It's
geez.
like,
Oh, no,
it's like
that's
that.
pretty horrific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your hammer? Yeah, hammer's glowing.
And you hear it speak. You hear it shout something quite kind of like quite panicked. And I need to turn my lights back on. So give me 2 seconds. And let me just now check Discord because I don't have it up to be able to see. Yeah, that's good. And do you hear it shout, "Fuck lads, the murderers!" This isn't part of the fucking plan. And it tries to leg it. And the way in which it tries to leg it is it starts to climb up the wall, the other side. It will provoke an opportunity attack from whomever has their reaction left.
Have we
That's a
swung
thing.
back
That's a
round
thing
again?
I have.
Well,
Yeah,
we're
we're back
around
at the top
again.
of the round, so you've all
Yeah.
refreshed.
I'm going to hit it again then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's on the end of my hammer. I'm just effectively trying to shake it off.
You push it against the wall.
Smear it. Where's my thing? Oh, there it is.
Ooh, yeah, you kind of like crush its ribcage. Is it? They're fucking murder hobos, the worst kind.
Nice. Said damage.
That's Boggle 6 is down. You've got like sticky, gluey, oily.
Scraping it on the wall.
Yeah. The statue's like, oh my goodness, you're forcing me to watch this.
It wasn't our choice.
And they leg it like they've never legged it before. One of them saying,
start
"If
off with the
only
one
we'd
green
gone
one."
on 3." I said this. We gave them 4 more to prepare. Only Ode understands what they're saying. Though clearly, Aldred, you get the agitation, and in the same way that if you understand, say, Spanish, you can pick up a bit on Portuguese. They're the two clear, distinct languages. You get the gist at best.
The tone.
Mm-hmm. And the tone is unplanned murdering of their mates, which is less specific than you'd imagine it is. And there we have it. Is anybody following? Is anybody going to chase them? I don't know. Did the one get away with the flower petals? I can't remember which one made the grab.
I'm pretty sure he got away with the flower petals.
I would like to try and I'd like to chase one of them down.
I
Okay,
thought it was number
what's your
one.
speed?
It was number one at the petals.
I think it was number one.
I think he got blasted by the
by the thunderwave.
Thunderwave.
Yeah, so there's just these petals just floating down over their corpses. As you walk. What's
Paid
your,
our respects.
what's your speed?
I think it's 30.
Okay, so you're going to be the same as they are. So you're not going to necessarily catch them. They know they're complex and have ability to kind of dodge around Bizzle.
Right. Okay. In which case, what is?
How far are you going?
Takes an action to get extra feet, doesn't it? Oh, damn.
See, Fenn could have chased him down because he has a bonus action dash.
Yeah, Fenn, get him.
Fenn isn't bothered. Enough gone.
Yeah, they didn't rob him.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got anything that I can use to.
I'm just wiping off my cutlass on the carpet.
Well, that's it. Like, is my Warhammer a bit dim now? I'm gonna go white.
Yeah. We're all just wiping blood on this carpet.
So Aldred is like flicking off like this mucusy substance, and he's like, "Do you know, I dressed down for coming here because I knew I was coming with you guys. I'm gonna have to dress worse."
You're welcome.
So they head off.
I'm there once you wipe your stuff out on the carpet. I'm like, oh, I can't sell this now.
It would be
Please, like, you don't know someone will buy a boggle-stained carpet.
Half the carpet's rolled up, and he's gone, "Oh, you guys!"
Yeah.
It definitely has lowered its price to less than a pair of noble socks, you reckon?
Yeah. Okay, I shan't chase after them. I don't think there's anything I can do to get them.
I'll turn to the rest of them again and go, so then, does anyone have a better riddle?
I have one. And I'll drag over a corpse of a boggle over towards a statue. And I'll like pick up and sniff it and goes, "What tastes better than it smells?"
They were my friends. They cared for me. They dusted me daily in all the right places.
We didn't kill them all.
Well, that's not the right riddle either.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what does it say on the wall? Have you got to go? What does it say on the wall again? I'll look at the wall.
Utter madness, pure rubbish.
A what?
Utter madness, pure rubbish.
No, that's not true. And whoever wrote that there clearly did not give me the right riddle.
What is the right riddle?
Well, if you speak it, you'll find out, won't you? And I will provide you with the answer.
Do you provide us with anything else other than the answers to the riddle that we're already asking you?
Oh, that's not the right riddle.
I think we're done. This room's a waste of time.
Could you tell us if we've got part of the riddle?
No.
Is the riddle what has Fenn got in his pocket?
That is not the right riddle, and I'm not interested in having the finger from you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just hit the statue with my hammer?
It's surrounded by a sphere, and as you swing at the sphere, your hammer bounces off.
Is a clue to the riddle in these rooms?
Guys,
You killed my friends and expect mercy from me?
How did they dust you if you're in a sphere?
They have secret ways.
I honestly think this is here just as a waste of time to distract people while the boggles come and rob us.
No, I think you remember those fragmented sentences we found in the previous rooms? If we find all of them, surely that is the riddle.
What were the first two?
This tool with and strength cannot.
And utter madness.
No, I think that's someone's criticism of this statue.
Yes, I believe that to be the case.
Well, they'd be right.
Yeah. All right.
A creature
Should we-
of very little taste.
We'll get back to you. Should we carry on exploring?
Yes, let's carry on.
Okay. Where to, boys and girls?
This door over here, surely.
Yeah.
Can I I'll give the statue a cheeky slap as I go. You know, like when you do that on the cheek, that as you leave, just do that to his cheek as I leave.
You give the sphere of force a cheeky slap that surrounds it.
I don't know. That probably came across as an affectionate slap, Ben.
A little pat.
Oh, the stroke.
Yeah, mate.
That's exactly how the boggles cleansed me.
I'm just going to close the door behind me as we walk.
Yeah, it kind of rests against whatever was stuck. Okay. Anything? So you go and you're stood at the door in the north.
Yes.
I would like to listen for anything upon the other side.
Tower it up, baby.
How comes Fenn's got a circle around him?
I don't know.
Possibly because I targeted him. I don't know. Let's find out. Ooh. You don't hear anything of any note on the
Did I
other
open the door?
side. The door opens into a corridor with a set of steps that go probably downwards, I would imagine.
I need to figure out a better way to scroll this map because it's just a little bit too big for my screen.
You click in, if you've got a mouse, the middle roll button, and you can scroll around by clicking that in and dragging it around.
Oh, that's better. I've been using that silly gold button in the bottom corner, which is a pain.
God, yeah, I wouldn't use that.
I've
It's
not
like-
got.
And the corridor kind of goes down some steps downwards to more of the blue alley below.
Oh, good. I make my way out the door.
Mm.
Can I see anything beyond the stairs, or is it just a corner?
A corner, but you can kind of from where you are, you can see that it looks to continue to the north.
Then I will make a stealthy approach down the steps and peer around there.
Give me a towered stealth roll.
Ooh.
I would probably do a perception as well, but I suppose we should hang back if we've got a light source.
Yeah, I've got a bright glowing hammer.
Well, it was bright.
I
It's still
wiped on the
glowing,
dark.
but now it's now like slightly matted. You accidentally dragged it on the carpet, got a bit of dust on it. Okay, yeah. So you very slowly, very carefully go down the steps while scanning for any traps, but you spot none. You arrive down at the bottom. And what's your dark vision? It's 60 feet.
Yes.
Is that right? 5, 10, 15. In fact, I can do this thing, can't I? Oh, how did you do the bit where you do the measuring of the distances? Is it both mouse buttons? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
60 feet. And you then have it's one of the most irritating. The way in which windows work in this application is one of the most irritating things. And the corridor is longer than you can see, though there are doors that hang off of it.
Oh, okay.
There are 2 doors on the... I think 2 doors. There are 2 doors on the right hand side, 1 door on the... 2 doors on the left hand side, actually.
It's a long, dark corridor.
So are we going to follow up now?
Yeah, might as well. I walk to the
Shout
top of the
was
stairs.
clear.
Yeah, I walk to the top of the stairs and I'm like, do you see out?
The sneaky sneak.
Just assume I'm always within. If we're ever like, you stop Ignatius at some point, assume I'm 10 feet behind him because I've got to see.
So is this corridor completely dark then? I get that.
Yeah, because it opens out. So there's no like roof on this place. There's a wall of force. So the alley is between. It's an alley between kind of tall buildings on either side, and ordinarily, like any alley in Waterdeep, it would be open more or less to the night sky. But there's a wall of force over it, and as it's got dark, it's got dark within the place as well.
It's not one of those crazy full moons where you can see in grayscale even if you're a human.
No, it's not one of those crazy full moons.
The Wall of Force isn't like the Northern Lights, is it?
No.
A really nice
It shimmers.
That's a prismatic wall.
Yeah.
It shimmers, but it doesn't particularly give off its own light.
Right. Okay.
So, How? So what will I actually be able to see to a distance? That's 2 miles.
The same as me.
Well, no, because I can
No,
only
you're human, so no, you can
20 then
He'll
20.
be able to see a perfect 20 feet and then a slightly obscured 20 feet further
Yeah,
than
so that's
that.
the light just kind of goes off. So
I keep thinking Ignatius
I'll be able to
is
see
the
that
wall.
first door then.
Yep.
Door number 1.
So I'm like, I can see a door. What else is down there?
I'll go and check the door out.
Well, I can see 60 feet.
Well, that's what I'm asking. I'm saying I can see one door.
Perception roll in the tower.
Yep, please.
Not performance roll in the tower. No.
I do jazz hands at the door. Is it impressed?
Okay, so you kind of go up to the door and you read. There's a phrase above the door, and it says, "Take only what you can truly afford." And you can't hear anything coming from the inside, but it feels a little bit cooler.
Take what you can afford.
Take only what you can truly afford. As you get there, Fenn, you can see like 60 feet, can't you?
Yeah.
I will gingerly open the door.
Okay, well, give me 2 seconds. You see that the corridor ends in another door at the top. Okay, you gingerly open the door and it opens into one of your favourite kinds of room.
Trap room.
Treasure room.
Brothel.
Yeah.
It's filled to the brim with coins of all types. At least thousands of gold pieces scattered across the room.
So we all move up to this door.
And it
Sorry?
says, take only what you can truly afford to...
Take only what you can truly afford.
Is this like chiseled into the stone? Is this like hammered into the door?
It's chiseled into the stone above the doorway.
Well, Alf would probably afford more than the rest of us.
Yeah.
I'm searching for traps in this room. I don't know about you guys. In fact, I'll say that out loud. It's like this seems very much like a trap.
Okay, does anybody
It
have
seems to be a good
proficiency with
group.
jeweler's tools?
No.
Duelist? What do you mean?
Jeweler's tools.
All right. No.
Okay.
Iggy?
No. Leather workers and smiths.
Okay, so you're searching for traps. Can you make me a perception check, please, Aldred?
Sure thing. And I tell everyone else to do it as well because it seems,
What do you tell everybody else to do? Sorry.
I was like, this seems like a trap.
It's a trap, he says, wearing a fisher's head.
Does it mean any time we can afford out of this door?
So Aldred, as you're kind of like looking around, the stacks of coins resolve themselves into into words. Essentially, they spell out all fake.
Oh.
So the coins were arranged such that those are the words. It's only as you kind of look at it, and possibly because of your literate nature, that you kind of read that.
Well, that's interesting. Do I see a unicorn?
There are as many unicorns in this room as there were lions in the previous room.
Right.
We didn't actually look for unicorns in the previous room. There might have been hundreds.
I'm going to walk in.
You walk in. There
Around.
is a
I want to look for something that looks exactly like that unicorn.
okay. It's all coins.
But they're laid out in a way that says all fake.
Yeah. And Fenn, you see that there is another door to the south of the room.
Yeah.
I suppose I'll enter as well. I want to look at the silver coins and see if there's any truly impressive ones, because are they all Waterdeep minted?
Yeah, all look Waterdeep minted. And as you kind of like, are you touching them?
No, not yet. I think I want to try and detect magic as long as these guys are willing to wait.
Oh, you're proficient. You're proficient with Arcana, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of have a look at them, and you know that they're enchanted with spells of enchantment and transmutation. You can see very faint glyphs from those schools around the edges. You know how you'd normally have slightly chiseled edges of the coins, because it is harder to defraud, to counterfeit. These aren't quite right, and closer you like peer your eye down to one really like that, and you see a glyph of enchantment and transmutation.
How disappointing. I really wanted a rare silver piece.
I want to roll a perception to see if I can see anything hidden amongst it. Because
hidden beneath the coins, there are other coins.
Oh my god.
I'll pick one up.
Okay, you pick one up.
But it looks fake.
No, to you it looks real.
Right. But I can afford diddly squat, so I can't take anything.
We'll try and take it. Walk out of the room with it.
I'll chuck it out the door.
It clangs
Let's
against the
not take
stone floor. Yeah, Iggy's like, whoa.
You throw money, it's trying to coin me.
So there's no counterparts to that copper coin. If we have a little rake through, there's no counterparts to that copper coin that we could potentially see minted in the.
There are thousands of coins in here. You're going to search through them all?
No.
A cursory kind of search and half-assed trying to avoid to touch it. You don't find anything like that.
Okay. And just for reference, these crates aren't actually here, are they?
Yeah, the crates are there, you know, filled with coins and whatnot.
Oh, and they're filled with coins too. Oh well.
Oh, lost a Ben.
Lost a Ben. Ben down, Ben down.
Is he down on Discord as well?
We've got a spare.
Yeah.
We've got a Ben and a spare. It's like air and a spare. One of them is going to go into the church.
I don't
Suppose
see...
thematically that has to be me.
Yeah.
Is there any writing in this room? I'm just about ready to leave it, to be honest.
Well, there's another door to the south, but there's no other writing that you can see.
Well, I'm going to come in, I'm going to pick up a gold coin, and I'm going to walk out with it.
Okay. As soon as you walk out with it, you just hold it in your hand?
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as you step across the threshold, it feels much heavier. Weighs about 1 pound.
Oh.
Oh, so does that mean it's... Well, he's a metal worker. Would that mean in his estimation it feels more like gold, or...?
Oh, it felt like gold when he kind of picked you up.
It feels heavier than gold now.
Yeah.
Is it... Oh, it's heavier than gold.
Can I inspect the coin?
Mm-hmm. So gold coin, now that you're kind of looking at it much more closely, it's a reasonable counterfeit of a Waterdavian coin, and as described with Aldred, you can see that the etchings around the edge of it are sigils that you've seen around and about the Eltorchul Academy, but don't really know the meaning of, other than they're clearly wizarding. Much like the sound is also wizarding.
I'll throw it back into the room then.
Okay, you throw it back into the room.
Yep.
Make a hit
I
roll
kick out
against
the air.
Fenn.
I can do that.
Let's.
What does a
go-
thingy hit with?
What's in the next room there?
I'll go to the door and I'll have a listen at the door.
I don't know what happened there, guys. Internet went down.
You apparently left entirely.
Well, everything froze up, and I got kicked out of Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, you died.
Oh, do you want it down the tower?
Yeah, yeah, but you don't hear or feel or see anything.
I'm gonna make you an ear trumpet.
I take the dodge action as he opens the door.
I open the door.
You open the door. It opens into a pretty large room. And there's a load of iron bars at the bottom end of the room. The room's made of stone and it's featureless. And it's like black iron gates set into the southern wall.
So, is there anything beyond them iron bars or just a wall?
The wall.
Hmm.
That's bizarre.
Be a prison.
It's a very small prison, if that.
Strange. I'll walk in.
Mm-hmm.
Search for traps.
First, maybe.
Yeah. Now I'll have a glance around.
You rolled a 20.
Did I?
Yeah. I just thought I'd
Shame
mention that. You don't spot any traps. A bear traps.
Yes.
I mean, they've got trap
It's in the name.
Well, they've also got bear in the name, but they're not bears. So
Unless it's only a trap for a bear, in which case then it couldn't trap us.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hero traps.
They're never used on
trap.
bears.
No, because they used on pigs.
Aldred, you don't see anything either, other than Fenn looking around, pondering the philosophical questions of bear traps.
This is a strange room.
Is there any writing in this room? I can't see now. I've got to stay back here.
All right, I've walked to the door.
Oh, now you're embracing. Ignatius has you under his arm.
Oh, now we're kissing. That's awkward.
It's awkward since you are the centre of light.
It's not subtle.
I walk to the iron bars.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm getting out of the room before the door closes.
I think next character you play, Martin, after I kill Aldred, should be reckless.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? I made Throgrick really reckless, but he's so damn hard to kill and so murdersome that no one can take him down.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, challenge accepted.
No, like Dan has gone on record. He's like, if anything was strong enough to kill Throgrick, it would easily knock other people in the party down like pretty fast.
Yeah.
Let's just find something that only wants to kill him.
Yeah.
I don't know, some red caps that have been pissed off. Anyway, Fenn, yep, okay.
So there's a lot of iron prison bars almost running down.
No,
the
like fence, more than, like gates, just running down the back wall.
Give it a push with my foot.
You push with your foot.
Yeah.
You hear coming from the ceiling a deep voice. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. And you quickly look up and you see a magic mouth has appeared. Beyond these gates lies paradise. Enter them as you entered life, and you may yet find it. Grasp the jewel and grasp the iron, then be whisked away to the truest rewards.
Do we all hear that?
Yep.
Is this the riddle for the statue, guys?
I don't think so.
Well,
No.
I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I entered the world through a vagina, and I'm not going back the same way.
Has the gate got a big...
That wasn't
metal
in your
vagina?
background? Fenn?
I was.
That wasn't explicitly mentioned in your background. I'm gonna have to rewrite like Masters of the Campaign now.
had this
What was
prophecy
the
about
line?
Conan.
Enter the way you entered life.
Yeah.
Well, then
Kicking
I'd
and
start taking my
screaming.
clothes
Yeah,
off.
kicking and
Yeah,
screaming.
naked
surely.
and screaming. And bloody.
Naked.
Yeah.
Definitely naked.
I
How do you
mean,
think I'm in clothes?
did you? No, I shan't say it.
Okay, so what are you doing, Ode? Sorry.
I'm not getting my kit off, not yet anyway.
No, nobody's asked me well enough. Nobody's been polite enough for me to do that.
No.
Well, it wouldn't change my AC.
It would mine.
Oh dear. Oh. Suggestions?
I think it's a trap.
Well, this whole place is a trap, and also, realistically, we're here to find one thing, and it promised us paradise, not a unicorn.
Yeah.
I'm with you there, Iggy. I'm with you there.
We have the option to explore this place on our own time later. We're technically on the whatever dime at the minute.
I would say the thing. We'll come back later.
We're on the Blackstaff's dime.
And I intend to milk that.
Latch onto that tea and keep swimming.
Which is coincidentally what you did after entering the world for a little bit.
It said grasp the jewel and grasp the iron.
Yeah.
Grasp the jewel and grasp the iron.
Is there? Can you see a jewel in the door?
Or in the room full of
No.
gold.
Well, maybe it's advice for another room.
But there might be a jewel in all that gold.
That's all fake.
All the gold was fake.
You can roll around in the coins all you like. We need to find.
You're gonna
the
Scrooge
unicorn.
McDuck it.
Yeah.
You've Donald Duck it.
I was
today.
tempted
Now
to
you're
do
gonna
that
Scrooge McDuck it.
Yeah, then. I'm just gonna get. Oh no, I won't be able to see if I leave the room. Ignatius. Should really light that lamp I have.
Yeah. You're a
Wait,
wizard.
what are
You
you
have the
doing?
light cantrip.
No.
Oh,
We just lost mine.
frozen. No.
No, he's back. We almost lost you to just go, no!
Yeah.
Let's be on our way. We need to find this unicorn.
Yeah, we could come back here. Paradise can wait.
That'd be a good title for a book or something, right?
Yeah.
I think Paradise was lost right there.
Oh.
Boom tish. Okay. So stop. Whoa,
Oh,
there,
you hit a
Billy
trap.
O. Whoa, stop.
Trap.
Back.
You hit a trap.
Told you died.
Back. So you're all leaving the room,
Mm-hmm.
leaving behind that gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wusses.
Hey, I want to.
Well, I brought one out.
Wow.
It was fake.
They didn't have one.
A magic mouth forms in the hallway as you leave. Oh, it says, I thought I might have had you when one of you took it out. Well, you are now blessed.
Ooh.
I hope it helps you. And
Thanks.
you are subject to the bless spell,
Oh.
Handy.
which does some stuff, which is probably beneficial. Clues in the name. Bless. Let's see what bless does.
It's the opposite of Bane. It
One
gives you like a
D4
Yeah,
to
1d4 onto attacks and
skill
damage.
checks.
It's attacks and checks, isn't it?
Yeah, skill
So we
you
accidentally
can
turned
roll a
down
d4
golden.
and add the number rolled
Attacks
to your
and
attack roll
saving
and throws. Yeah, whenever you make a roll before the spell ends, and it's going to last for a period of time.
1 minute.
1
or
minute.
however long you said it was gonna last. Or yeah.
Mhm.
It's actually quite handy. I might Might be one I bring with me at some point.
Okay.
Bane's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we unlocked him on Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, and like if you press and hold, I think circle, he grows and becomes really big. I think it's pretty cool. What? Sorry, what? Yeah, okay, so that happened. And you all feel the wash of divine guidance coming over you, and you kind of I feel pretty good.
I vomit in my mouth slightly.
Yeah.
I feel that way all the time.
Golden, sweet scented vomit appears in Fenn's mouth. It's the ambrosia, the vomit of the gods.
Custard.
Yes, ambrosia custard, the vomit of the gods. That's exactly how I'm going to get Kenny to eat it as well. This is. Now, just
God's
bear with
vomit.
me, son. This is the vomit of the gods.
God vomit.
Gomit. Okay,
Check
where
out
now?
the
Where
next
now?
doors.
Next door.
One on the right, one on the left.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, baby. Okay, give me some tower. Give my tower some love. Better love than that. Right, which room is this even?
I'm on the right.
Yeah, the one on the right. Okay. Da-da-da.
Oh, you can add your bless.
And I'll add a D4 to my roll.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was a saving throw.
Oh, is that a saving throw?
Saving throw
Attack,
and
saving
attack
throw.
roll.
Attack rolls.
Oh, what am I thinking of then?
Attack roll or saving throw.
There's an enhanced thing.
Is it guidance you're thinking of, maybe?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, I think it is. My bad.
Okay, so you can't hear anything coming through there, but
think I
the
can do
door's
that as
not
well.
the door's not
Yeah,
perfect
yeah.
fit, and you can see some faint
Just a
light.
bag of tricks.
See some faint light coming out of it.
So we're only blessed for a minute.
Hold on, I just lost OBS. Which means that we'll have lost the stream. Yep.
Oh, does that mean I got to stop cheating?
Yeah. Okay. All right, we're back.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get some quads on that. Actually, I think get some quads on it, lad.
Another thing I was thinking about was, see, with me and Ben dropping out, you'll still be recording that audio, right?
Yeah. Okay, we should be getting back. Anytime soon. When I click the start streaming button.
Always a good option.
Yeah. And we are
How many
back.
viewers have we had? How many viewers have we just lost?
We have been one, actually, which is probably you testing it. Okay, so you don't hear anything from behind the door, but you do see faint bit of light coming from underneath the door where it's not quite that well fitted.
Was that Fenn side or my side?
My side.
Fenn side, yeah. Are you listening at the other door there?
Yeah, I did do a roll.
You hear a faint sound, and it feels slightly warm to touch the door.
Not going in there.
I'll open the one with the light slowly.
Mm-hmm. You open the one with the light slowly. It is again similar sized room to the treasure vault. However, there's a winding path of bright yellow tiles which are reflecting the light off them, and they kind of wend and wind their way around the room to the northern wall. All of the walls have been decorated with really, really intensely detailed murals. This isn't impressionist. This is kind of almost photorealistic. It takes you aback. Actually, your breath is stolen from you as you see the detail in these murals. You recognise the symbol of Helm and the symbol of Mystra, and the Helmites look like they are they're burying one of their number. You don't really know religion that well, and the symbol of Mystra is held by a dozen mages that are like hiding in the background. They're kind of like behind the shoulders of the Helmites, kind of tucking themselves around and away. Definitely using the Helmites as some kind of shield is the impression that you get. You see on the west wall, again, very intricately made part of the mural, the words "get through."
Can we make a religion check to know what this is if this is referencing something?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Because out of character, these two deities aren't on the best of terms, right?
Depends what kind of time frame you're talking about. But they're not like mortal enemies or anything. So fair. Wow, Fenn, well done. It's a few.
Red.
Yeah. After knocking it out of the park, slightly better red.
Nice.
Iggy,
We'll make an investigation on these mages.
Sorry, what one? You can, yes. So you all recognise these are Helmite funerary rituals. There's not enough. There's a massive amount of detail focused upon the figures, the individuals, and such like. But it's not placed in space and time. So it's not at this point in history, and this is a recognisable king, or this is a recognisable mage, or anything along those lines. You don't recognise any kind of famous personalities or anything like that. And Helm and Mystra aren't massively aligned. Helm's role in the time of troubles 150 years ago still hang around like a bit of a weight around his neck, in terms of he was the only power that kept his god power, divine powers, whilst the rest of the gods were pushed down. But and the mages, so you all recognise that the ones with the holy symbols of Mystra are mages, not priests of Mystra. And what are you doing, Ode? What was it that you're
I
trying
just
to
want
do?
a closer look at these mages.
They're mages. You can tell by the way they're wearing robes and have the symbol of Mystra.
No other symbols.
One of them has a triangle, but no symbols.
Okay.
Boom tish.
That took me a little bit too long to get.
That's exactly what the sound that they're trying to
What
make
does a
is.
triangle mean?
Yeah. Okay, so Fenn, you step onto the yellow tile.
Yeah, I'm grasping my symbol of Timora that's around my neck as I go in because of all the religious things on the wall. I'm slightly suspicious. But yeah, step onto the yellow tile.
Mm-hmm. Yep, okay, it is cold to... it's a little bit cold.
Can I attempt to jump over the yellow tile to a non-yellow tile?
Yeah, okay. It's trivial. I have to do that every single time. Oh, as you do that, all of the mages, the holy symbols cover the mages and the paintings all flare really brightly. And can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
He's good at them.
Now you've cursed me.
But you do have an extra D4 on it.
Yeah, you got an extra
I
D4.
do. Down the tower?
No.
Just regular.
Yeah.
And
The
then
D4.
You save. You kind of like where 22 will do it. You you kind of felt a momentary desire just to race to the hallway to get safe and get in cover, but you steel yourself against that and continue onwards to the major step 3 of the wall and start to glow in a kind of dark, haunted manner. And a magic mouth appears and says, Mistra can what Helm cannot. And the paintings of the walls change and show proofs of Kellenvor now defeated by all manner of spectral undead, running amok in what was a depressing but peaceful scene. Can I have initiative rolls, please?
Oh no!
What did you do?
Skeletons.
We could have taken the.
Should have followed the yellow brick road.
Yeah, exactly. Too many skelly men. You should be all about this. Oh, you've got. Do you still have your divine? Whatchamacallit? I should know because I have it. Channel divinity.
Yeah, I haven't used it yet.
Right.
I can still turn undead if need be.
You may need that.
Or I could just hit them with a big hammer.
Wow, you guys. Oh no, it's they rolled shit. This is why, this is the advantage of me rolling group for them. So these kind of like shadowy undead mages, and you all feel a much more chill arrive in the room, appear there. Aldred, you're now kind of slightly in darkness because you've only got the pool of light coming out of the door.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like there's anything going to get me in the hallways, so. I'll be able to see what I need to see when it gets to my turn, basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so top of the round is Fenn.
Oh.
Paul's frozen.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, I think I'm here.
I think he's been hit by that wave of fear, and he's ran to the hallway.
Oh, he's moved. He's now doing a duck face pout.
Yeah, he's got
No, he's
face.
back.
Yeah, but you've all been chucked from Fantasy Grounds.
Have we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, almost, I think.
I'm still
It
there.
says reconnected to host. It's still all there.
Oh, you're all now just reconnected.
Alright.
Okay, good stuff. And that is. I
It's the
suspect
stream
we've been
still.
booted from the stream though. Bum 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 ba ba ba.
Anyone else hear some random popping?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do hear
Yeah.
that.
I think that was someone attacking the microphone.
It was me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that.
yeah.
That was
That's
me.
what it is.
It's me when I'm time I'm coughing.
Okay, so that gets picked up by the audio, by the way, because it just comes straight through to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but does the coughing come through as much?
A coffin is exactly what's going to come through here to pick your remains up.
Oh, Pokemon.
I don't want to poke your mom.
Your dad. What about his dad?
So anyway, what am I doing? Yes, I am finding these. So, Fenn, you're top of the round.
Iggy, what have you done? I will draw my sword and I'll use my bonus action to do my rogue bullshit.
Oh yeah, remind me what this rogue bullshit
Activate
does
rogue
again.
bullshit.
My insightful fighting. So I have to roll an insight check.
Oh Jesus!
Contested by their charisma. Deception.
And what do you find out?
It enables me to get sneak attack.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yes, I remember now.
Yeah.
Is this by the?
Well,
Okay. Has it got a +4 to deception?
yeah, of course it has.
Whoa!
what?
Of course it
does it have a
doesn't.
+4
Of
to
course it doesn't have a
deception?
+4 to deception.
But still,
It has a.
That was also wisdom and not charisma, but it doesn't matter. I doubt it could be. What Firebolt?
Yeah, they're almost the same.
Okay. So I'll run at it
Okay,
and attack it.
okay.
Sorry, I just need to close the window.
Yeah, no worries. You slice into it, and you hit it.
Slice into them bones. Oh, Ben's gone again. No, it's not
What?
Ben. It's Unreal Ben.
No, mate.
Yeah, you disconnected
Go
from
on,
fantasy
fancy
grounds.
ground.
Okay, so you sneak attack.
Yep.
Okay, but that's not actually that amount. It's you slice into it, but your weapon doesn't seem to do as much as you would like it to do.
Heck. That's not good then.
Okay, Aldred.
Oh, well, that's annoying. It just jumped the whole map. Right. I'm gonna get closer to this door. And so what was that? One square and a half. And can I see both the scaly men?
Yes,
No, they're
yeah, absolutely.
specters.
Yep, they are specters.
Oh, so they're not skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I
Okay.
did describe them as being ghostly, I think.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
were they not depicted as skeletons on the wall though?
Like
before they popped out?
ghostly.
The mages
Mages.
turned into it, and the walls now are all pictures of Kellenvor fighting spectral undead, running amok in the once peaceful scene.
Right. So it's the one that Fenn attacks, Spectre number 1. I'm going to attack the Firebolt. Ah,
Smashes into the mural.
yeah. I need to figure out a way to incorporate Lucky into this because it feels kind of cheap for me just to just say Lucky now. But I'll pass my turn.
Okay, Iggy.
I'm just reconnecting. I will be doing a Sacred Flame, I think.
Ooh, deck saves.
Come on, there we go.
For using Lucky, should I roll the flat d20 and then see if I want to keep it instead of rolling on the creature? Would you prefer that, Paul?
That's the easiest way around it.
Yeah. But then you'd have to do the same to me. As the only kind of ultimatum. Because Lucky works that way as well.
Hmm.
Can you resend me the map, please?
Yeah.
Go action. Oh. Get over there. Yeah, I will. Sacred Flame. Which one shall I Sacred Flame? Oh.
Wounded one.
It's crashing
Wait.
again on me.
Is this the... I'm having flashbacks. Is this the creature that killed one of our kobolds in the other game?
Wasn't that a raid?
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know. Just thinking that makes me a little more scared of these things.
So the spectre fails to dodge your flame that leaps from your warhammer at it.
Gets 1 radiant damage. I still need to wipe more of that gunk off of it.
Yeah, that's it. It flares, and you burn some of the gunk off. Okay, anything else?
Burning boggle.
Anything else?
No. That's it.
Okay. Ode, could you move us on?
Here's a question for you. Can undead be charmed?
Can they be what? Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I didn't want to do that. Disarmed.
No, charmed.
Unless they're immune to the charm condition. So basically, there's nothing that says undead are immune to charm unless the creature has immunity to charm. You would imagine most undead would be immune to charm.
Yeah, okay. I shan't use Crown of Madness then. I will cast Fairy Fire on the one that Fenn is No, Because Fenn can get sneak attack off anyway. I'll cast Fairy Fire on the one on the far end.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay, so that means that you get advantage against it. Does it have any disadvantages itself?
Oh no, does it not have to roll to fail against the Fairy Fire in this edition?
Yeah, it's a deck save.
Okay. So do you want me to roll a dex save, Spectre 2?
I was going to say I can roll it on top of it.
Yeah, do that then.
Yeah,
Let's do this.
drop your save on top of it.
Yeah.
How many spell slots have you got left?
I have got 1 second level and 1 first level left.
Huh.
That was number 2, was it?
Yeah, Spectre 2. It fails.
Ooh.
So it's outlining what colour?
Let's go for no, not black.
Yeah, you tried that last time.
Yeah,
Black. It's black.
it's black flame. Oh, green flame.
It is outlining green flame, so everybody has advantage on the attacker.
Mhm.
Okay, anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay.
I have no first level spells left.
Let's see then. So this spectre here realizes that it hates divine stuff and moves there, which won't provoke because it's not left an area that Fenn threatens. And has a go at you, Iggy. Hitting. And it reaches into your chest and pulls
Whoa!
at your heart,
Ooh.
doing 7 points of damage. Make me a DC 10 save.
Oh, this is the same thing!
A what? DC 10 seconds?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, con. Let's get me con.
This is so bad. Okay.
You steady yourself against it. Okay.
This is
It
bad.
is quite happy with doing that. The next one steps forward.
Should I have taken some damage off of that?
Yeah, you should have taken 7. I think you did take 7. Oh, no, did I not do it on you? I didn't do it on you. Okay, so you've taken 7. Okay, so the next one clusters there as well, intent on destroying this channel to the divine. And it takes a punt at you as well. Smashes straight through your armor and pulls again at your chest. Make me another Constitution save. Do you know what? So that's another 7. Okay. Oh. Okay. So your hit point maximum is reduced by 7.
Yeah,
That's-
this is
Yeah, it kills you if you're first level character, isn't it? If you're a first level character, it kills you.
Yeah.
So you're now on
Yeah.
21 max hit points. So make a note that you should be on 21 because you're now on 21. You should be on 24 because now you're on 24 minus 7 will be 17.
Okay. This is worth turning undead for.
Yeah, I'll do that in the next round.
If indeed you are there. No, you're ahead of the initiative order. So
Yeah.
unless one of your colleagues decides that they want to sell your socks.
Which I totally will.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Fenn.
I'm going to counter-attack Inspector 1.
Okay.
Blatantly ignored me.
Taking it personally. Are you not
You
gonna
slice into it.
insight it to try and
I
get
don't
sneak
need
attack?
to, because he's in combat with Iggy.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I'll slash it with my cutlass.
Mm-hmm.
That's better.
So let me just make sure that this is doing right. So you slash it with your cutlass. So you do 5 points of damage to it.
Yeah, I need to sneak
Hold
attack.
on.
It's
Immune
lagging.
to... Yes, it resists that, so that it takes 5. Why is it not working? Because it should reduce that to 5, but I don't think it did. It applied all 10, so that would be 5. So that would be 9.
And another 4.
So that would be 11. Okay. Well, look, that's Iggy. I've just done that too. So you're on 14, weren't you? And that is on Spectre 1.
1. So I've done 5 and 4 then, if it's
So
half.
you've done 9.
Yeah.
Oh, so I need to take 9 off that.
Yeah.
Which make it 13. Cool.
And then I'll use my bonus to disengage.
Okay. You very carefully step back into the corner.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, Aldred.
Okay, let's try and get the lucky off on this if it misses. I'm just going to do a firebolt to the one that Fenn damaged. So I'm just going to throw it into the chat. That sound good?
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep that. Yeah. Does that hit?
No. Yes, it does. It hits.
Spectre 1.
Yeah.
And it was resisted.
Mm-hmm.
I thought fire would be good on these guys.
No, Radiant should be hitting them. They're undead, aren't they?
Ah.
Okay, anything else?
I'm going to take cover behind this door. I mean, this wall.
Yeah, thank you, because I would like to get past.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah.
Iggy.
Turn undead.
Okay.
They both need to make a wisdom 13.
Wisdom 13. Okay, so Spectre 1. Makes it. Spectre 2. Makes it.
Okay.
Oh, that didn't do anything then.
They steal
you need to
themselves
start
and
kill them, otherwise Iggy's in trouble.
I laugh a little.
Here we go. Well, no, they've still got. They must have rolled pretty hard to get.
You're
through.
on 3 hit points.
It's fine.
How are you at 3 hit points?
Because I got reduced to 17.
And then took loads of, 14 damage.
And then took loads damage. Yeah.
Yeah, so you took 7, passed your save, took 7, failed your save, so you take the 7 damage and it reduces your max hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he should have only taken 14 total, right? Because the
Yeah, he's got 14 wounds.
He's got 14 wounds, but his max hit points is now 17.
Right. Okay.
What can I do?
You can only say you brought this on yourself.
I don't think I can do anything now.
Flee.
Run.
You can you do a bonus
Well,
action?
if I run, they get opportunity.
I know.
Because is Channel Divinity class as a...
It's an action.
Ode might save the day.
Did you add a D4 to your saves?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it'd have mattered anyway, because
We're more than a minute since we got blessed.
He got an 8.
It would have mattered.
Okay.
Yeah,
Aren't we more than a no? So it's a D4. It could have been a 1, and also we're.
So roll a D4. Roll a D4.
Oh.
It's more than a minute since we got blessed anyway.
Okay, so you're under the bless effect, which is different from the bless spell. I will tell you in the bless spell.
Well, surely that'll be for my first save though, and then I have to roll another one for my second. Because I'd have had a D4 to both.
If you want, just don't roll a 1.
Good.
Okay, there you go then. Look at me. Am I not generous?
Yeah.
Benevolent God.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Good stuff. All right. So the
So I could basically
responsibility.
take one more hit from them then.
Yeah, the
I
responsibility
don't
is
think I've got anything I can do as a bonus, to be honest.
yeah, spiritual weapon.
Actually, what's let me have a look.
Spiritual weapon.
And the emphasis is upon you guys to factor in the
Spiritual
bonuses
weapon. I'm
applied
out
to
of
you.
second level spells anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I will. Yeah. I take it. Channel Divinity is an action.
I'm pretty sure it'll say in the book, and it feels like it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that it is channel divinity. Channel divinity. Stuff happens. It's wonderful as an action.
Yeah. Then no, I can't do anything. Except hope
Okay.
that they don't roll as well next time.
Yeah. Okay. Ode.
I am going to throw a dagger, Spectre 2.
Okay, you do
And
so.
that Spectre,
With
and that dagger I'm going to imbue with psychic damage.
Woo!
Using
Okay.
using one of my bardic inspirations.
Yes, of course. Yeah, you're one of those bards.
You're level 3,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to roll 2d6 in the window should this hit. Oh, yeah, and I get advantage, which is an effect already on it.
And a D4. You also get a D4.
Yes.
Yeah, I do, yeah, that's true.
So if you miss it, it'd be embarrassing.
It would be so embarrassing. You would have to like commit, the old Japanese suicide thing. But fortuitously, you don't. You hit. This dagger comes whistling through the air. Iggy, you're there, pinned by these spectres, wondering what your next actions are, and a dagger comes past.
Flying past, and then I need to add another. How do I hold it down? No? Oh, wait. There we go. If we could add that in psychic damage to it as well, that'd be lovely.
Which it can't do anything about. It screams as this dagger hits it. Ah! Like the Nazgul on top of Weathertop.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Oh, I should have cast Shield of Faith. I could have done that as a bonus action. Damn it. Never mind.
Do you want to?
I will pass on to the next. Oh.
That's
Yeah,
them.
Yeah, I'll cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action.
Okay, can you do that? Is that coded to increase your AC?
Yeah, I will just do it on here because I've not been logged on to add that on. So.
What was it? We talked about this. You add it to miscellaneous bonus, and you'll knock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just go miscellaneous 3.
No, I think it's +2, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've already got a +1 from my
So you do.
thingy bullshit.
Forge
bullshit.
Okay, are we good?
Watch him now still destroying my AC.
I don't have much wizard bullshit.
Spectre 1. It comes at you, but the faith, Moradin's faith, kind of emerges out of your chest in the shape of a bearded dwarf with a redoubtful shield and pushes its hands back.
You shall not pass.
Yeah, because that worked for Gandalf.
He didn't pass him.
That's true.
That just means I get to come back more powerful.
Yeah, and the next one kind of takes a go as well. However, this clearly angered by the damage that it has suffered, this is going to end in tears.
It's
17 points of damage to you.
Are you down or dead?
Down.
Down. It has to be more than my entire thing.
Yeah.
Right, okay,
but make me what's known in the trades as a constitution check.
There's a con.
Add your +4, your D4 as well.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done. You, your body resists the withering touch of the undead.
But I am unconscious.
You are unconscious. Ignatius goes down and the creatures look up. Fenn, pinned in the corner as you are.
Oh dear.
Oh, this is going so badly.
I'll run and attack this one again.
You had to stand on the blue stone.
Standing on the yellow seemed too obvious.
I mean, it seemed like it was the test of the room. Are you gonna make an insight?
Yes.
Oh, you can attack the other one because the other one's got the advantage on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to make my insight.
Okay.
Meh.
It's
sorry.
clearly a ravenous creature with only one goal, which is to obliterate life. And, maybe head down, see some shows. After
Taking the
it's an
slice.
obliterated life. But not actors.
It's a hobby.
Okay, yeah, so you have advantage. You clearly understand how it attacks now. Ferociously and with great success.
Yeah.
And I get to add D4, don't I? It hits anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll my damage.
Oh, my
I'm just shouting now and swiping it with my cutlass
Yeah.
right in its face.
Okay, so it takes 4 points of damage. So I can't remember what it was on.
And another 4. So it
takes
takes
8 points of damage, which will kill it. Yes, you slice into it. We need to on your character. You need to code that cutlass as being slashing damage, because then the resistances will work okay.
Okay.
Ah.
I thought I had. Okay.
I don't think so. It dissipates away. You hear a scream as Fenn smashes into it, using his anger for the fallen comrade Iggy to full effect. Anything else, Fenn?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Aldred.
Okay. I just want to say, I thought Ode wanted into this room, and that's what he was bitching about earlier.
Then he saw
Luckily-
what was in there and decided not to.
So I just looked this up. Luckily, light is not a concentration spell,
Yes.
so I can still see.
Yes. So the fallen warhammer lies beside the body of your comrade, casting freakish shadows on the morbid scene of the walls. In those shadows flicker the spectre as it kind of looks across at you and gives you the old "you're next" sign, which is clearly not just the international sign for "you're next," but the multiverse sign for "you're next."
All fantasy realms as well.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just gonna magic missile it because honestly, I don't think I've not. All I've got is elemental damage types, and they aren't gonna do jack. It seems like so. It's like never resisted,
Yeah.
so or almost never resisted. So let's just go with that.
Yeah. Mine is on slashing as well, so I don't know why it's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay.
So magic missile in it for 3 magic missiles.
5.
Oh my, this is like my best spell. I swear.
2. It
mean, that's-
remains standing as it magic missiles.
You're up, Ode. I stepped to the
I have
side.
to make a death save, don't I?
Yeah, Iggy, death save. Dun. Oh, you're hovering in this kind of feverish dream. The warmth, the roaring fires of the forge, kind of not fulfilling you, not keeping you as warm as you thought, not as you're used to, and you see an old dwarf resting in the shadows of the forge, looking at you. Moradin strokes his beard, puts his hand on his hammer, and in the corners of the room there's some flickering shadows, and is that the shape of some wings? Okay, moving on to Ode.
See, I always imagine like the fails and death saves for dwarves is like you're in a tavern at a bar.
I'm not a dwarf.
If you fail the save, you get a really shit pint. It tastes like piss. And on success, you have a really nice one.
He's not.
Remember, I'm not a dwarf, though.
No, it's a 6'8"
Yeah, you follow Moradin.
human.
Right. And bend down in front of Iggy, slap him and say, "Get up."
Take an inspiration. By the way, Iggy, you have an inspiration.
I do.
Take an inspiration, Ode.
Thank
Is that
you.
slapper fail on death save?
Yeah, you do a point of damage and send him down.
Isn't that like a crit and it's just auto death?
Yeah.
I use that slap to induce cure wounds.
Nice.
Induce it. I like it.
Induce it.
Okay. The
Look at
scene,
that.
Good.
the scene in your mind's eye immediately snaps away, but that lingering shape of wings will stay with you for a while as you come around, looking up to the ceiling, and still feeling the cold of the spectre. What would cure wounds be then? For how does Ode cast cure wounds? I mean, you get the slap and stuff, but do you hit him over the head with your lyre or something? Get up, bang!
It's all in the rhythm.
Oh, okay.
I use his cheeks like congas.
Which cheeks? Which cheeks, Ode? Which cheeks?
He is laid down prone.
Didn't VJ say it was the biggest staying alive?
You can tell by the way I use my work. I'm a woman's man. Okay, excellent. Anything else?
Next. In fact, I will move round. I'll move around here.
Great. He's got a free pass at the door now.
Like he's not going to come for me.
Iggy first. Yeah, I'm fine there. With any luck, I might steer the thing from. Right, let's move on to the next person.
Okay.
The next undead.
Okay, so Iggy's still prone. It feels this positive wave of energy come from you, Ode, and it screams in anger as it has a go at you. Completely missing. Clearly so distraught that you harness positive life energies. Fenn.
I will want to attack it as well.
Have advantage.
And a D4.
It should automatically do
And
advantage.
a D4. Yeah.
Yeah, you should automatically do advantage. It's got like whatever.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Great. You slice into it. It's on 17. So it's going to take 2 points of damage. 17, so it's 19. And it goes down.
Not.
You slice it off into the ether.
I don't think I'd never do anything for you, Iggy.
No, I owe you one.
Okay.
Who killed them all?
You can run the house for me.
Iggy stands. His face is pale. As pale as it could be. His beard is the roots of it are not so much vibrant kind of red now as a slightly muted kind of more pale ginger. And you all feel cold and slightly chilled as I call the session there at 10 to 11.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, you will definitely clear this next time.
Are you sure about that?
We've
I don't
got
know.
2 more rooms to look at here. We've got to go back and look upstairs at the red bit.
Exactly.
But you got some
Completion.
couches. You got some couches. You could maybe have a long rest on.
We've got to go through the big iron vagina.
There's 2 rooms opposite as well.
Yeah.
And the one with all the platforms.
We've got to get to the other side of this one yet.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I think we might tread on the yellow squares next.
Tread on the yellow brick road. Okay, so yeah. I should really do XP.
Yeah. It's probably been what, 3?
No.
Since we
It's been.
XP?
I didn't give XP. I don't think I gave XP last session.
No.
I don't think we've had any XP in this place.
I mean,
I haven't had any
free?
well, there's been none since I've joined, is there?
Oh, did we get some after? We got some after the mimic, didn't we?
Yeah, you got XP.
Oh, yeah. I haven't been looking, to be honest. How far off thing are we?
Quite a way, I think.
XP. So
Can we call this? Can I just say, guys, I need to take a short rest.
Yeah. On the road. Yeah.
I don't
We
think
go
I've
back and sit on those couches.
Yeah, you head back there. I will work out. I'll do XP at the start of next session actually, because it's just gonna burn time doing that now.
Yep.
Okay, so I think we are back on a Tuesday schedule. So I think we will be back on Tuesday the 22nd, the day before my birthday.
Yeah.
Ooh. And what are your plans for your birthday?
Get Kenny to bed at a sensible time because it's school tomorrow.
Go to work.
Yeah, I'm in.
Bottle of wine.
Yeah, a nice bottle of wine actually. I'm in Coleshill. That on there. I'm in London on the Tuesday, and that's likely to be quite an intense meeting. But we'll pull Tuesday. So the next session we'll be streaming will be on Tuesday the 22nd of January. If you are interested, then yeah, please watch us on the stream, or continue watching us on YouTube. You can get hold of Mostly Off Topic at mostly-offtopic.com, at Mostly Off Topic on Twitter, mostly.offtopic@gmail.com. Facebook, search Mostly Off Topic, and the YouTube channel. If you're watching this and it's not on Twitch, you know where it is. So I should probably not advertise that so much. Leave comments, subscribe, like, tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like, tell us how we could get better.
Roll better.
And that's about it. So, okay, I am going to transition us across to this, and I'm going to do that. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're good. That was fun actually. I enjoyed that.
I did when I'm not dead.
You weren't dead.
You brought that entirely on yourself.
I know. And Aldred will tell you that. This is in character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with exactly that tone. And that
It looked too obvious.
I was going to actually behave and stay on the yellow bricks as well.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Fucking Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there was a wizard involved on the walls, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Anything to say, Martin? Yeah, I never get chair first. Hey, why am I not first?
No, I'm just disgruntled at Discord at the moment.
Yeah, but it's not been great, has it? I don't know if it's a Fantasy Ground thing or a Discord thing, but we had the same problem with.
No, because see, when it dropped the second time, Fantasy Ground was perfect there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we may have some challenges. But anyway, okay. Anything from you? Top left, Ben.
Why in the top left?
They can't see from your point of view.
Yeah. You're top left on mine.
Your top left on mine.
Yeah. Top left on mine.
Hat, Ben. Head.
The Ben in the hat.
Big beard. I think that's what I'm calling you. Yeah. We've got big beard and little beard. So anything to say, big beard?
Well, not anymore. I think you just said it for me.
There are people who have an accent where saying big beard's like saying big bird, and they're now thinking, why am I calling you a Sesame Street character?
Yeah.
Anything to say, poster boy?
Join us on Friday for Titles and Troubles.
Excellent, good plug-in. What time?
8 o'clock, but we'll probably be late.
Yeah.
Half eight.
Half eight is our official start time. Yeah. And what are we going to do in Titles and Troubles?
Manage.
I mean, it's a big battle.
Yeah. Fight some golems.
No, Ox is going to count the money for every monster downed. He expects payment.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like hacks one bandit down. He's like, 4 gold Diego, 8 gold Diego.
It'll be a competition.
It's like a really money grabbing Legolas and Gimli at Helm's Deep.
Yeah, exactly.
Except we're playing for coin.
Yeah.
Are you not going to pause after each monster and go collect said money before you go kill the next one?
That's another thing.
It's going to head across to this massive ATM and deposit it. And anything to say, Littlebeard?
Sounds like a shit Game of Thrones character.
It does, yeah.
No. Thanks for a good game, guys.
Yeah. Thank you all. And as just say, Tales and Tribbles, Friday the 11th. Normal schedule would have been Friday the 18th, but we are doing it differently this week. Join us on the stream. I'll pick up the video. I am really busy this weekend, so it may take a little bit of time for the edit, but I'm also working from home, so who knows how these things go. But anyway, okay, cool. Thank you very much. Cheers. And I shall stop the stream